Today's Zionism is the essence of the Jewish people. 70 years ago, on the 5th of Iyar, for the first time in 2,000 years, we had Zion. Ladies and gentlemen, the creation of this nation, this land, our home, despite unspeakable hardship, was beatific. No longer do we weep by the rivers of Babylon. This year, we have Jerusalem. The diaspora in Israel, once in its youth, presented a symbiotic relationship, each needing the other to ensure its survival. However, today, we need the sustenance of the mother country. The diaspora needs Israel to remain strong. Israel has progressed since 1948. In 70 years, its success has been unparalleled. It is a beacon of nationhood and morality. This progress from barren deserts to an epicenter of humanity occurred with the support of the world Jewry, with the diaspora. However, today I contend that Israel has surpassed its supporters. Israel reigns strong over the Jewish people once again. First, the national identity that Israel has curated has influenced the ideology of Jews throughout the globe. Israel, in its infancy, required the diaspora to remain united in their support for a Jewish state. Without the immigrants who returned to the homeland, who labored the soil, who sent their sons to war, Israel would not exist. Israel required the sustenance to remain a Jewish homeland. The plea for the land was shared by all Jews. A tangible example is evident in one recount of the Six-Day War. Rabbi Sachs recalled that during 1967, the Cambridge synagogue at the time of Mincha filled to its brim and began to irate with tears. Every Jew felt the sorrow of his brethren. They felt the unity that Israel begot. It is this nationalism for the Jewish state that exists across the Jews of every country, continuing the support for this land, and thus our flags flying high in the home promised to Abraham. More so, this support has kept the Jewish people united in a shared challenge. Whether secular or orthodox, this united the diaspora in a common Jewish plight. Moreover, the diaspora requires Israel as it is a symbol of moral triumph. This morality is derived from a statute of absolute power, divine and truly godly. The Torah has been used as a basis for the modern democratic state that remains a light among the nations. Israel offers education to its enemies in the schools of Gaza, health to its attackers in the treatment of terrorists, and relief to its oppressed in its substantial contributions to foreign aid. Israel is truly moral. However, like all countries, Israel too has imperfections. Despite this, Israel has gifted the world a nation that has achieved more good than harm, pushed humanity further. The building blocks leading to this touchstone of human righteousness is the Jewish people and their holistic merit. Israel offers the diaspora a country that is benevolent in its morality. Today, Israel may no longer need the diaspora, its nationalism, nor its morality. Zion now allows all Jews a place to return that has triumphed. Finally, with this right to return to a land that is flowing with milk and honey, many would state is solely due to a shared lineage to this land. However, I believe it is more. This ability to return to a state that exists as an epicenter of virtue comes with a collective responsibility. This obligation, I believe, is to simply remain a Jew. As a Jew, one's responsibility is pursuing our binding constitution, the Torah. The Yerusha, the inheritance to the land of Israel, can only be accepted with the shared obligation of goodness under the Torah. This has been forgotten in the diaspora. We have a right to the land of Zion, but have a responsibility to live through the ethics of the Torah. Live as Jews, live as Zionists. To conclude, today we in the diaspora require the land of Israel. We require it to stay strong as proud Jews in the diaspora, proud Yehudim. It gives us the comfort of having a nation that has triumphed against all injustices, to become a symbol for humanity's future. With this comfort, I believe, comes a great responsibility. A responsibility to stay true to our people, true to Judaism. For if I forget this duty, I shall forget you, O Jerusalem, and then may my right hand wither. For you, Jerusalem, are my home. Thank you.